Simbora de Red Dead. Baixei esse joguinho aqui pra ver como é que tá também, né? E. Caraca, mano, esse troço tá alto aqui. Tô procurando aqui minha live, vem tacar direto num vídeo, isso tá errado, né? Vou botando pra rodar aqui. E bora! Bora que se bora. Nossa, caraca, mano. Tô reiniciando o jogo. Eu joguei um pouco pra ver como é que tava de gráfico. Nossa, foi salvamento. Habilidade, né? Tem? Opa. Pronto, aí sim, agora vai começar. Parece que começa com uma música triste, né? O pessoal indo pegar as embarcações. Não sei como é que tá o som aqui. Rockstar Game.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Chegou. Finalmente. A cara do cara é mal encarado, mano, pelo meu personagem. Ele fica balançando o pescocinho. Ó, aqui tá mandando correr. Eu sou pistoleiro. Olha o cara lendo o jornal aqui, mano. Como é que tá esse jogo? A claridade dele tá maneira, não. Brilho. Tela. É o que eu brilho. Só o brilho. Caraca, sumiu. Armadilho Station. Mano, se senta aqui. Cara chapado tem câmera só pra trás, eu precisava que mudar pra... O cara que levou um tombão. Tá chapado mesmo. Mr. Marshall!
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. How'd you like it? I'd want it between the eyes. Quick, no pay. A great place to get to know everyone. I see. What's going on? Are you walking to Fort Mercer, Mr. Marston? Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. I'm gonna tear up old rail track southwest. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. You got a problem with that saddle, Mr. Marston? So it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taken nobody up to the fort in a long time.
Mano, esse trem chegou pra frente.
Are you planning on spending any
Cara, o trem não
time
foi
in
embora,
Armadillo,
não.
Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine cream gravy they are. Not like beef. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater fig bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with illusions, but no, me neither.
Giddy up. A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
O cara fala pra caralho.
So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking at a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sticking around. Fort Mercer ain't no place for an old man like me to be a dawdling around. Gee up. Damn coyotes! What a waste of good meat. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
Come on, easy up now.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Falar que isso aqui não é maneiro? É maneiro, pô. É antigo. Tá numa treta, mano, errada. Totalmente errada. Tem um lag aqui, eu não sei, mano. Dessa vez não é lag, não. O negócio aqui na opção. Eu dei isso aqui, mano. O monitor ele coloca pra 30 Hz. Altera. Desenho manter alteração sim. Tem pra fazer ser assim. Mano, cada tiro uma morte seria legal. Deixa eu ver essas trapaças aqui. Aumenta a recompensa, ó. Zerar, zerar. É mais dificuldade, né?
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill.
Bill.
You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge!
Joel.
No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
É muito burro ele, porque eu corria pra parede, puxava a arma e trocava tiro com ele. Ele não teve nem chance, porque três mirando nele. Mas eu acho que ele queria morrer mesmo. Fez isso porque não ia ter jeito de morrer. Mas a família dele. O urubu já tá ali, já, querendo um pedacinho. O urubu tá ali querendo um pedaço.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss
McFarlane.
McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny
O cara
dreadfuls
tá
my
todo
brother used to
ferrado.
read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mano, como é que ele inventa as pessoas? Não falta arma pro cara.
Hola. Well, hello there. Hey there. Hello there. Howdy.
Pegada. Tem poeira, mas não tem pegada não.
Well, hello there.
Como é que tá os gráficos aqui? Acho que tá no máximo. Esse jogo aqui até que pay. Voltou pro 30 FPS, é sacanagem. Bota no 60, vai pro 30 por causa da TV, mano. Covardia. Galinha. E tem. Eu até me esqueci que tem briga, cara. Esqueci até que tinha briga no jogo. Pra ali, ó.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Vem devolver
I
os
sure
15
could use an
dólares.
extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Vamos ver se consegue cavalgar. Parece que tá com roupa de samurai, né?
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right
O
now,
cavalo dela é
Mr. Farland.
bonita, ela vai me dar o preto.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come
Oh,
on then,
que
I'll
é
show you
isso?
around the property.
Ó, um bug.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion,
Igual
but it's good for the
armazém.
essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Nós tem seu próprio armazém, não sei. Beleza. Seu armazém, vai
And
ela.
here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace.
Tá dando poder, né? Caralho, já vem o teclado falar. Você apertou várias vezes a mesma tecla pra fazer.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Gee up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Ah, isso cadê o pai dela, né? Tá tocando o pai
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Mano, o cara tá na merda ainda com. Ah. Uhul.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my
Muito melhor
feminine
agora que tem
intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Let's see that rifle. on a couple of these for the top. You're better at shooting rabbits than
Caralho,
outlaws.
coelho come as coisas apontou.
You got one. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. That rabbit didn't stand a chance.
Será que dá pra... não dá pra pegar com ele agora? Depois eu pego. Bora, mulher.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Come on.
Come on, boys. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure. Let's go!
Damn coyotes are back! I can't afford to lose any more livestock.
Woo!
Kill 'em, Mr.
Alô.
Marston. Whoa! Yes, you got one! Gee up!
Eu matei aquele louco, cara. Como é que pode?
Hurry! I bet they're going straight to the chicken. Easy now.
Caraca, o cara com uma mão mandou. Ihu! E ela matou tudo? Deixa eu cuidar do resto. Do resto. Mais ali, ele tá levando a galinha. Já era, mano.
I just wish we'd saved
Deixa eu ver se dá pra pegar a pele de coiote aqui.
Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Permite.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Caraca, o cara limpando a mão ali, mano. Caraca, esse jogo aqui é antigo, tem muita coisa. O cara limpou a mão. A mão tava suja. Eu tô com uma dor aqui no meu braço.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Você pode dormir na cama do seu quarto. Salva o jogo. Dará 6 horas depois. O GTA. F traje? Já tem liberado os trajes? Mano, eu vou ter que pegar os itens pra liberar os trajes. Os trajes típico. O segundo traje é esse aqui. Ah, ele não dormiu não? Meu boneco acho que dormiu, tá? Aqui é aqui mesmo, mano? É. Ô, meu doguinho. Eu não tem carinho no dog. Tá bom. Tem alguma coisa, tem um cachorro. E a lua é feia ainda. Será que é apertando o botão que ele cumprimenta também? Vai cumprimentar esses caras aqui. Vai cumprimenta. Não, não é com isso não. Pô, isso aqui eu gostei, hein? Ó, você vem correndo. A jogabilidade disso tá boa.
Here I am. How do you do?
Essa mulher parece um
Oh,
hotel,
Mr.
grande.
Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting
Uma
your life in
história
danger, but
patética.
also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater.
Viu? Ela tava
You
dentro
with
do
those
trem quando ele
gentlemen in
veio.
bowler
Ele viu ela.
hats.
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right
Ela vai
now.
apostar uma corrida comigo, só que talvez eu perca mesmo. Porque se eu apertar muito o botão aqui de corrida, ele vai dar tipo erro. Tá de sacanagem? Uhul, vamos lá.
Let's go.
Olha lá, ó. Quer correr. Vamos ver se
On
vai.
the count of three. 3,
Corrida
2,
com...
1, go! I trust your
Ó, já deu problema. Aí travou. Apertar muito... Eu não sei se ele... Isso aqui desabilita? Desabilita. Sim, vamos desabilitar.
Gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Caraca. Desabilitei pra ver aqui. Aí de novo. Beleza. Só ficar apertando o botão que pede pra correr vai ficar mostrando isso. Deixa ela ganhar. É o jeito. Ó, de novo. Deixa ela ganhar. Só posso apertar 2 vezes? É, eu podia ter botado. Cara, é um javali isso. Nem sabia que tinha javali no jogo. O cavalo dela corre bem pra caramba. É um doido. Mano, a mulher já deve estar na China. Ah, mas sério, a jogabilidade melhorou muito no teclado. Aí, de novo. Essa música com panela aí, que eu nem me lembrava que era tema. É a mulher que era uma corrida.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Bom, era isso, ela ia ganhar, meu. Dá muita coisa, né? Toma, 20. Beleza. E agora começa. Eu já posso ter um M ali pra me visitar já. Esse M. É aqui na outra cidade. Mas eu posso fazer mais missões aqui, terminar as missões. Essa aqui é a viagem rápida. Caróis. É? Olha o pessoal daqui. Vamos ver o que temos aqui.
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I can do
Ah, tem que ir até a armadilha com ela.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Agora a gente vai conhecer um pouquinho do mundo. Visitar, né?
Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
Não vai de trem, não. Ela que vai de trem. Pô, aí é sacanagem, né? Por que ela não pilota? Tô cansado de pilotar a casa.
Can we stop wasting time and get on with it, please? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago. Come on, Mr. Marston. I want to get to Armadillo before the stores close. The wagon isn't built for this kind of terrain.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit,
It's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England.
É,
And at
fazendeiro.
what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect
Mano,
person to
ficou
lead
verde,
in charge
ficou
of your
bonito.
entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I know.
Austin.
We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. You do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Stay on the main road. These horse trails will destroy the wagon. Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Um jogo bacana, hein? Ali, é o ponto ali. Pra rolar certinho.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Onde é o consultório médico? Caraca, não. Mano, como é que eu boto essa câmera de perto ali igual tava ali? Seria bem legal, hein? Tipo um Resident. Aqui eu vi. Menciona a legenda, eu posso botar a legenda também. Vamos ver se tem aqui a parada. Eu acho que não tem. Esse FRS3 eu vi. Isso aqui não muda muito, cara. Olha isso. Desfoque de movimento, intensidade de movimento. Mexi nada. Pera. Também tirei comprar um remédio. Mano, vou fazer um negócio diferenciado. Esse...
How would Armadillo get by without...
Mano, eu queria... Aqui tem como dar. Mano, que merda trazer esse aqui. Calma aí.
Howdy, friend.
Esse aqui é o remédio. Um grátis.
Appreciate it.
That was a hell of a storm last month.
Hello, friend.
I'm selling some
Thank you
good
kindly.
tonics if you need them.
Acabou o remédio, não tem como comprar mais remédio, tá bom? A barra ali é o de... Mano, como é que evite lesões algum tempo, os remédios? Como é que se faz pra cumprimentar as pessoas, mano? Aqui eu sei que tem pra cumprimentar. Ele puxa o bonezinho, cumprimenta, aqui não tá. O chapéu e cumprimenta.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo?
Mandou
You can
ficar
always
pouquinho
take
aqui,
the
tem missão
stagecoach
pra mim.
back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Bom, tem missão aqui pra mim, vamos ver o que vai acontecer aqui. Mano, será que isso aqui existiu mesmo? Legal. Temos aqui o banco. Eu posso botar dinheiro no banco, cara. Acho que dá rendimento. Não tem dinheiro. E a loja de arma? Tem que arma, vamos ver. A loja de arma é farta aqui.
Well, protecting yourself is the American way.
Hi there.
Esse é o R,
Can't
mano.
put no price on safety.
Aqui só. E vende, ó. 150. Rifle. Cartucheira.
Thank you very much.
Obrigado. Thank you very much.
He moves in mysterious ways. Morning, mister.
Ah, era o R. Viu?
Well,
Cobria.
morning to you, partner. What's the rush, cowboy?
Cadê a fala do pessoal? Eu vou botar aqui, acho que tem como botar fala geral. Faltando alguma coisa aqui. Ó, legenda sim, redima texto, te ajuda. Não. Jones, farm.
Hello, sir.
Armadillo's on the up.
Hello there.
Find any news stories?
This is all my daddy's fault. I'll be rid of the job soon, though.
Hey, partner.
Howdy.
A man like you needs a woman like me.
Mano, só gente bonita aqui.
Seems awfully convenient that they've installed telephones next door to the brothel. I wouldn't like to say.
Hello,
Hey,
friend.
handsome. Are you busy?
Excuse me.
Mano, ele tá cumprimentando todos os caras e quando chega na mulher ele fala excuse me. Cara, o cara tá matando um mosquito?
Hey, mister.
Back home, the bacon is sweeter
The
than
marshal's an idiot. That's
Here,
his
sir.
person's problem.
Hello.
Sai daqui, não quero missão. Vou conhecer o que? O xerife? Não, um cara com a Bíblia não.
How are you, mister? Howdy, mister.
Eu tô cumprimentando todo mundo pra ser gente. Acho que a missão é pra cá, hein? Xerife.
Excuse me.
Com licença.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
O cara tá dormindo dentro da prisão.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
O cara quer ficar cuspindo no chão.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm
O cara
from
gosta
Fort
na
Mercer.
bunda.
Fort Mercer. You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them
Mano,
Williamson
cuspe
boys.
delas.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Caralho, muito cuspe no chão, mano. Acho que cuspiu em
Oh, I done
ideia.
seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Matar ou
Ok.
capturar o perigo.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Boggs Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
Acompanhe o delegado Jones ao salão.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums.
Era a musiquinha,
Led by
mano.
this
Nossa,
fella
que
called
tenso.
Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the
Caraca,
air
essa
than
legenda
on
eu
the
não
range these
aguentei ela.
days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No.
Vamos ver se eu aumento mais a legenda aqui, só aumentar mais um pouco. Legenda, cadê? Enfim.
But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
É.
Walton's the top screw.
Subir pro
Let's
cavalo?
get after him.
É
He
subindo.
spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Cavalo. O cavalo veio mais rápido, hein? Claro.
Come on! If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Iha! Olha! Ih, rapaz, ele virou errado. Ele virou errado, não. Ele virou do lado dele. Esse é o cara, mano. Tem que seguir o cara. Tem tiroteio.
Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Whoa, whoa!
Mano, escutei um tiro. Ah, foi esse cara que deu um tiro. Caraca, ele tava no bar, né? Não é o cara que tava no bar, esse aí?
Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over
Cadê?
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon.
Put it in me. Come on. Put it in me.
Mano, cadê o cara? Ih, cadê o cara? Tá vindo aqui? Toma, foi. É, mas eu tomei, tá? Brinco que eu tomei, tá?
This is gonna be one nasty shootout.
R para recarregar, já recarreguei.
You brought help, did you?
Não morreu não? Não tem aqui. Nossa, agora morreu. Tiro no coco. E outra cobertura ali na frente. Isso. Filho da mãe, eu mal levantei, o cara tá me acertando. Nada a ver isso, mano. O barulhinho dele encostando na madeira foi legal, hein? Pô, eu podia caminhar, né? Essa corridinha é feia com a arma. Tiraram isso. Eu acho. Esse ali eu acho. É. Vou pegar uma pistola aqui, cadê? Ah, filha da mãe! Era, otário. Você caiu. Será que ele caiu tirando as pernas dele? E aí? Tirei ele tirando as pernas dele.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Mano, eu acho que tem dinheiro no baú aqui, vamos ver. Mano, longe pra caraca isso aqui. Vou ficar olhando o mapa da cidade. E pega aí tudo. Caraca, carpeado. Não ajuda. O Paulo deve ter melhorado isso aqui. É, né? Tem um dinheiro aqui. Ó, 20 de dinheiro, tá bom. Eu queria dinheiro. É uma cobra. Vai tirar pele de cobra.
Tough one, ain't you?
O que é isso, cara? Um coelho com um chifre? Um coelho cervo, isso? Tá meio bugado isso aqui, não era pra existir não, hein? Mano, que merda é essa aqui? Um coelho cervo? Tá meio errado esse jogo. Será que é?
Come on, let's get this over with.
Aí fica aqui, ó, até a carcaça do legal, ó, pelado.
Mister, they're about to hang my buddy and he ain't done nothing wrong. You gotta help.
Ele tá pedindo ajuda. Bora. Do nada o cara veio pedir ajuda aqui, mano. Isso aqui foi curioso. Isso aqui foi curioso, hein? O cara veio pedir ajuda do nada. Caraca, mano. Já foi? Uhul! Aqui é o pistoleiro sem dedo, mano. Mano, mentira que a vítima morreu. Pô, ganhei o traje da gangue Watson. Mas não era pra morrer a vítima? Eu atirei em todos. Quem foi que matou a vítima?
To the victor, the spoil.
Mano, isso aí foi um maior erro, hein? Caraca, tô ganhando dinheirinho. Meu parceiro, me desculpa, tá? Não é culpa minha. O irmão dele era esse aqui, ó. Eu não sei porque ele morreu, né? Caraca, eu não consegui salvar a vítima. Ah, não tem um botão aqui que tá sozinho. Tá aqui. Ah tá, bicho, cadê? Mano, eu tô me sentindo numa solidão aqui. Nesse cenário aqui.
Let's go.
Ai. Cara, eu vi uma cidade por aqui, ela tava pra ali. Ah, o cara passou muito vazado.
Hey, partner.
Vou comprar um jornal ali pra ver o que que tem de bom. Tá legendado?
Whoa!
Gang problems in New Austin!
Já não só custa momento. O reino do terror da gangue William. Os últimos meses.
Hello there.
Como é que é?
Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes New Austin. Read about it.
Ah, tem como ver o cartaz de procurado aqui, ó. É o William Orson. Vivo, morto 40. Depois eu pego esses caras aqui, né? Como é que pega o cara vivo? Tem que ter corda, né? Não tem corda ainda.
Hello.
Isso aqui é pra adivinhar? Ah. Jogo da faca. Cadê? Quem é? Onde tá tendo tiroteio aqui? Eu tava doido pra puxar a arma. O cara cortando a galinha, doido.